Throughout history, kingdoms have fallen, warriors have been destroyed, and wise men have been reduced to fools, not by armies, not by famine, not by poverty, but by women. This isn't an attack on women, it's a warning to men. Women were created by Yah as a gift to man, Genesis 2:18. But like all powerful gifts, if handled carelessly, they can become a man's downfall. The pattern in history: Adam, the first man, wasn't deceived by the serpent. Eve was. Adam fell because he followed her instead of Yah, 1 Timothy 2:14. Samson, the strongest man in the Bible, lost his strength, his freedom, and his sight because of Delilah, Judges 16. David, a king after God's own heart, fell into adultery and murder because he couldn't look away from Bathsheba, 2 Samuel 11. Solomon, the wisest man alive, turned to idols because of the women he married, 1 Kings 11:4. The pattern is clear. A woman can pull down what it took a man a lifetime to build. Why women are such a powerful weakness. 1. Physical attraction clouds judgment. A man can see red flags waving in his face and still run toward danger if the woman is beautiful enough. 2. The need for affection and validation. Many men measure their worth by whether they can attract women, making them easy prey for manipulation. 3. Emotional attachment over logic. When a man's emotions get tied up with a woman, he'll bend his morals, ignore wise counsel, and justify the unjustifiable. 4. Overestimating self-control. Countless men have told themselves, "I can handle it," only to find themselves trapped, broke, or broken. The modern twist. Today, the trap is even more dangerous. Social media makes temptation accessible 24/7. Casual culture normalizes lust without commitment. OnlyFans porn and dating apps create an endless buffet for weak men with no self-discipline. A man without sexual discipline in this generation will be led around like an animal with a ring in his nose, turning weakness into strength. The answer isn't to avoid women, it's to master yourself. Choose with wisdom. Proverbs 31:10 asks, "Who can find a virtuous woman? They exist, but they're rare. Don't settle for beauty without character. Guard your heart and eyes." Job said, "I made a covenant with my eyes, not to look lustfully at a young woman." Job 31:1. Value purpose over pleasure. If she pulls you away from your mission, she's not from Yah. Led spiritually. A man who leads himself well can lead his wife well. A man who can't lead himself will be led by her. The real greatest men. The greatest men in history were those who could rule themselves before ruling a kingdom. They didn't let lust, charm, or beauty dictate their destiny. They saw women as a blessing, but never let the blessing become the master. Man's greatest weakness can either be his greatest strength or his undoing. The difference? Whether he chooses a woman who pushes him toward Yah or pulls him toward his grave.